Good morning, my sweet friends. Happy Thursday. Let's go ahead and get started with some FUNdations. So we've been working on closed syllables. So today we're going to do a little dictation like we did the other day. I want you right now to go get your cloud pink workbook. Go get your cloud pink workbook and open it up to your next available page, and we're going to write our date. So I need you to get your cloud pink notebook, and you are going to write our date, which is 4-2-20. So I need you to write your date on your next available page. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do some review of our sounds that we've been working on. So the first thing that we need to know with closed syllables is all of our short vowel sounds. Not long vowel, but short vowel. So let's start there. A, apple. E, ed. I, itch. O, octopus. U, up. Excellent job. Now let's go over some of our glued sounds, because you know that Miss Mitz likes to throw in some tricky sounds. So let's go over those. A-N-G, I-N-G, O-N-G, U-N-G, A-N-K, I-N-K, U-N-K, O-N-K. Excellent job. So those should be fresh on your mind, because in just a minute when we do some dictation, you're going to have to remember them. All right, let's go ahead and review our R-controlled sounds. A-R, car. O-R, horn. E-R, her. I-R, bird. U-R, burn. Excellent job. Now, let's review our vowel teams that we've been practicing this week. A-I, bait, A. A-Y, play, A. E-A, eat, E. E-E, jeep, E. E-Y, key, E. Excellent job. Okay, so you should now be ready. You've got your workbook out. It's open. You have the date written, and I am ready for you to write our first sound. Remember, we always write 3 sounds to begin with. The first sound that I want you to write is W. W. What says W? I hope that you had 2 sounds that say W. You should have W and WH. If you forgot one of those, go ahead and correct it now. Make sure you make your corrections if you miss one. Okay? Your next sound is ink. Ink. What says ink? Okay, I told you I was going to come and review those for a reason. So what you should have written is I-N-K. I-N-K says ink. If you did not get that, or you put I-N-G, fix it so we don't keep making that mistake. Okay, your last sound, all. All. What says all? Okay, I hope you came up with the glued sound A-L-L because A-L-L says all. Some of you may have put O-L. Go ahead and erase it and fix it so our brains will know that A-L-L says all. Okay, now we're ready for our review words. These are going to be words that we've worked on with different sounds. So your very first word, sniff. Let's tap sniff out. S-n-if. Do it one more time. S-n-if. Please write the word sniff. Okay, here's what you should have come up with. I hope you remembered that bonus letter because we know if it's a short vowel and it has one of those ending letters on our chart, F, L, S, or Z, we have to double it because it's a bonus letter. So, if, sniff. Correct it if you didn't get it right. Okay, your next review word is thing. Thing. Let's tap this word out. Ing. Do it again. Ing. Okay, please write the word thing. Okay, check your word with my word. I see that glued sound ing. That's why we reviewed them. Miss Metz was already thinking ahead. So make sure you have ing, thing. If you don't have thing, go ahead and fix it. Okay, let's go ahead and start our current words. Remember, our current words are going to be those words that are closed syllables. So they're going to have that short vowel with something, a consonant, blocking it at the end so that vowel sound can't escape. Your first word is block. Block. Let's tap that word out. B-l-ock. Let's do it again. B-l-ock. Please write the word block. Okay, this is what your word should look like. Block. Now what I would like you to do is mark that word up. Show me that you can make this a closed syllable word. Okay, so the first thing you should have noticed was you have a blend at the beginning, so you need to underline each letter in your blend, but you also have a glued sound at the end, so you need to, I'm sorry, not a glued sound, a digraph. A digraph at the end, so go ahead and underline the digraph. Now you should have heard when you sounded this word out, b-l-ah-ah. That's a short vowel sound, so we want to go ahead and show it that's a short vowel. And because it's a short vowel and that vowel can't escape, it's a closed syllable. And we know now we have to add that little C down there to show that it is a closed syllable. So check yours with mine. Make sure that you've gotten all the things marked up that I have. And let's get ready to mark our next word. So what I'm going to have you do is write the word and then go ahead and mark it up to show me that it is a closed syllable. So our word is fresh. Fresh. Let's tap that word. Fresh. Let's do it again. Fresh. Go ahead and write the word fresh and then mark it up to show that it's a closed syllable. Okay, here we go. Yours should look like mine. You should have a blend at the beginning, F-R, fur. You should have a digraph, S-H, at the end, and you should hear that your E says eh, eh. So I know it's a short vowel, so I'm gonna mark it with a short vowel sign, and then I'm going to underline the whole thing because that short vowel sound cannot get out. And then you're gonna mark it with a C to show this is a closed syllable word. Okay, here is your next part. We need to write 2 trick words, and I'm not gonna give you the 2 that we did the other day. I'm gonna give you older ones to see if you're remembering how to spell them. So your first trick word that I want you to write is would. Remember, it's a trick word. You can't tap it out. You have to know how to spell it. The word is would. I would like to come with you. She would say yes. Would. Okay, your second word is of. Of. I had 3 of the pieces of cake. Of. Okay, make sure that your words are looking like mine. If you don't have these words spelled correctly, I want you to go ahead and correct it now, because we know that if we correct it, our brains are going to start paying attention to how we correct it. So spell your word would correctly and spell your word of correctly. Okay, now the last thing that we have to do is write our sentence. So when we write our sentence, this is where you are going to listen to my sentence, and then once you finish the sentence, you're going to have somebody at home check it, okay? So your sentence says, you can put on the mask. You can put on the mask. You can put on the mask. Okay, once you've finished writing your sentence, make sure an adult at your house looks over it and makes sure that you have all the things that you need to have in that sentence, including your capital letter and your punctuation mark, and all of your words are spelled correctly. Then the next thing that we need to do is our story time. But I don't have the story right here in front of me. However, it is in front of you. So when you finish watching this video, there is going to be an activity where you are going to read Fred the Frog. And so you're going to practice reading it first. And after you've practiced reading it, then you're going to record yourself reading it so I can hear you read it, just like we would at school when I come around and I listen to you read. So you're going to practice reading Fred the Frog, and then you're going to record yourself doing it.